What's up, y'all? Welcome to Mike Media and welcome to the first ever episode on this channel. This is going to be episode 1 of many on taking my 1990 H&M utility trailer and restoring it to its former glory in order to carry my 1989 TS650 Kawasaki jet ski. The first episode is going to entail changing out the wheels and tires, as well as putting a new tongue on the trailer in order to get the safety things out of the way so then we can move on to the fun stuff. Keep in mind that I'm not going to be painting pretty much anything on this trailer until I'm all done. The last episode in the series is going to be essentially disassembling all of my work, painting it, and then reassembling it. I didn't want to paint anything until it was all done, just in case there was any more fabrication or modifications that I had to make. So stay tuned for more episodes in the future. I'll be putting about 1 episode a week out on the trailer, as well as probably an episode every other week getting my 2013 Volkswagen Jetta ready to tow this bad boy. Please take it easy on me. I know these videos can be a little hard to watch. It's just me and my monotone voice narrating through the videos, but also drop a comment below if you'd like to see another format, if you'd like to see me in front of the camera narrating what I'm doing. These are some of the very first videos I've ever edited in my entire life, so try to take it easy on me. So there's a lot to do, and I look forward to showing you how I did it.
Alright, so it's time to get these wheels and tires off the trailer. Using a couple 2x6s, I made a platform for my bottle jack. Then, using the grooves in the top of the bottle jack, I lined one of them up with the L metal on that side of the trailer. As I'm lifting here, you can see I'm a little nervous. The other side had a flat tire, and all 400 some pounds of the jet ski is on that side of the trailer. I give it a little wiggle here just to make sure that it's not going to fall over on me. After I get a jack stand under this side, I wanted to make sure to inspect the wheel bearing, since the previous owner had said it might have been going bad. There's a little bit of play here, so I think just to be safe, I'm going to be replacing. With the trailer jacked up, let's remove this first wheel. Using a 13/16 ratchet on a 3/8 drive impact wrench, I began to remove the lug nuts. With all of them removed, I was relieved to get this crusty wheel and tire off.
The wheel and the tire that was flat I chose to just throw away, but since one of the tires and wheels was still good, I chose to use this as the spare tire for the trailer. Using a wire wheel, I'm just getting rid of some of the loose paint as well as some of the rust buildup. There's quite a bit of bearing grease that was stuck to the inside of this wheel. I'm going to have to redo the seals on those bearings. After getting as much of the loose grease as I could off, I used some Comet and wheel and tire remover to scrub this down after giving it a final sand. Ended up coming out pretty good here. You can see there's still a little bit of oil left, but it was getting windy, so I went ahead and taped it off so I could get it sprayed. Since it'll just be sitting on the trailer with the chance of water getting into it and sitting for quite some time, I hit it with some primer and then finally a couple coats on each side. For a 20-some-year-old wheel, I think this came out pretty good. So the last step was to hit it with some tire shine.
It's always a good idea to go ahead and put your lug nuts back where they belong, on the wheel studs. That just ensures you don't set them down anywhere. Here I'm lowering the trailer back down onto a jack stand. I'm still waiting on the new wheels and tires, so it's going to have to sit on the jack stands for a couple days. With that side taken care of, I'll grab the bottle jack and the boards and head over to the other side to do the same. Now that the new tires and wheels have arrived, it's time to hop out there, get the trailer off the jack stands to give it one of its first facelifts. Starting on the passenger side, I'm jacking up the trailer in order to get it up off the jack stand and give me some room to slide the new tire on. I always like to thread on 2 of the lug nuts and tighten them halfway just to get the wheels centered up on the hub. Running the rest of the lug nuts in halfway, we jump over to the driver's side and get it lifted up off the jack stand. Fitting up the new wheel, I had just enough room to slide it on here. The impact driver that I'm using here is a Bauer brand 3/8 driver. Although it wouldn't be my first choice, I was given it as a gift and it's held up and performed pretty well so far for me. Throwing the rest of the lug nuts on here on the driver's side. We're going to lower the trailer back down onto the wheels. And then go to both sides and tighten the lug nuts all the way. I do have brand new lug nuts coming for the trailer, so I'll be replacing these originals shortly. Given a little lubrication and love, I'm sure that this tongue could still serve its purpose for some time to come. However, new ones are pretty cheap on Amazon, and the hardware was kind of concerning me, looking pretty rusty, so I decided to go ahead and replace it. After diving into it, I'm glad that I decided to replace this because these bolts were way too tight and way too rusty for me to be comfortable with. With the old tongue where it belongs, let's move on to installing the new one. Picked this one up for about $13. It's got the handy little safety pin, as well as some galvanized chains for about $15. I'll have a link in the description to those as well. I'm using all stainless steel furniture here and had to stack 3 galvanized washers in order to get this little D-ring far enough off the frame. So when you tighten it up, it keeps it from hitting on that second link down on the chain. These bent needle nose pliers are super handy for any sort of automotive projects. They'll help you with those tight to reach areas. I'm just giving these a good crank. I'm not trying to over tighten them.
And now she's ready to go. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like the video, and if you would, please give me a subscribe to the channel. This is a brand new channel for me, and I look forward to getting out to as many people as possible to reach them with this information and help them with their own DIY projects. Stay tuned for more. Next up will be episode 2 on the jet ski trailer, which will be fabricating the winch as well as possibly rebuilding the bunks on the trailer. See you then.